Do you ever feel a little sluggish after what you thought was a healthy meal? Maybe you find yourself battling those afternoon energy dips. Or perhaps you've noticed your doctor giving you a stern look about your blood sugar numbers. Even though you're trying your best to eat well, it can be incredibly frustrating. Can't it? You're making an effort, choosing what seems like the good stuff, only to feel like your body isn't quite cooperating. For many of us, especially as we gain wisdom and experience over the years, we realize that our bodies react differently to food than they once did. What used to be perfectly fine might now be contributing to issues we'd rather avoid, like sneaky blood sugar spikes that leave us feeling drained and can, over time, lead to more serious concerns. It's a painful reality to discover that your best intentions might actually be leading you down the wrong path. But don't worry, you're not alone. And there's a secret many people miss. In this video, we're going to uncover 5 healthy foods that might secretly be raising your blood sugar. And we'll talk about simple swaps you can make to feel more energetic, sharper, and truly in control of your health. Watch to the end for something that will surprise you. Let's dive right into the first one, a breakfast staple. Many of us grew up thinking was the picture of health-flavored yogurts and low-fat dairy. Now, you might be thinking, yogurt is full of calcium, it's good for my bones, it has probiotics for my gut. And you're absolutely right. Traditional, plain yogurt can be a fantastic part of a healthy diet. The trouble often starts when we reach for those tubs of fruit on the bottom, or the low-fat varieties that promise to keep our waistlines trim. What many of us don't realize is that to make low-fat dairy products taste appealing, food manufacturers often load them up with sugar. When they take out the fat, they often put in more sugar to make up for the flavor and texture. It's a common trick. Think about it, a small container of flavored yogurt can sometimes contain as much sugar as a fizzy soft drink. That's truly shocking. Isn't it all that added sugar? Whether it's high fructose corn syrup, cane sugar, or even natural-sounding fruit concentrates, hits your bloodstream quickly, causing a sharp rise in blood sugar. This isn't just about the immediate sugar rush. Repeated spikes can contribute to insulin resistance over time, making it harder for your body to manage blood sugar effectively. It can leave you feeling hungry again sooner, craving more sweets, and ultimately contributing to weight gain around the middle, which further complicates blood sugar management. So, what's the actionable step here? It's wonderfully simple. Instead of reaching for those pre-sweetened, flavored yogurts, opt for plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt has the added benefit of being higher in protein, which helps slow down sugar absorption and keeps you feeling full and satisfied for longer. If you miss the flavor, add your own fresh berries, a sprinkle of nuts or seeds, a dash of cinnamon, or a tiny drizzle of pure maple syrup. Just a little bit, not a whole lot. This way, you control the amount of sugar, and you get all the wonderful benefits of the yogurt without the hidden sugar bomb. It's about being mindful of those ingredient labels. Don't just look at the front of the package, turn it around and check the added sugars line. You'll be surprised at what you find lurking in seemingly healthy products. This small change alone can make a huge difference in your daily blood sugar levels and your overall energy. Now, moving from your breakfast bowl to your beverage glass. Let's talk about something else that often gets a free pass in the healthy department: fruit juices. Even those labeled 100% natural or no added sugar. We've been told for years that fruit is good for us, and it absolutely is. Fruit is packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. But here's the crucial difference: when you eat a whole piece of fruit, like an apple or an orange, you're also consuming the fiber. That fiber is incredibly important because it acts like a speed bump in your digestive system, slowing down the absorption of the natural sugars into your bloodstream. It helps prevent those rapid blood sugar spikes when fruit is juiced. However, almost all of that beneficial fiber is removed. What you're left with is essentially a concentrated dose of fruit sugar, or fructose. in liquid form. And because it's a liquid, it bypasses the normal digestive process that whole foods go through, hitting your liver and bloodstream much faster. Think about how many oranges it takes to make one small glass of orange juice. Probably 3 or 4. Right. You'd be hard-pressed to eat 4 oranges in one sitting. But you can easily down a glass of juice in a few sips, taking in all that sugar without the balancing effect of the fiber. This can lead to a quick surge in blood sugar, followed by a potential crash that leaves you feeling tired, irritable, and even hungrier than before. Regularly consuming these liquid sugar bombs can contribute to weight gain, particularly around the midsection, and increase your risk of developing insulin resistance or type 2 diabetes. So, what's the better choice? It's simple. Eat your fruit. Don't drink it. Opt for whole fruits, a crisp apple, a juicy pear, a handful of berries that provide all the beneficial fiber along with the vitamins and minerals. If you enjoy a refreshing drink, try infusing water with slices of cucumber, lemon, or a few berries for a hint of flavor without the sugar load. Unsweetened herbal teas or plain sparkling water with a squeeze of lime are also wonderful alternatives. And if you absolutely love the idea of a blended drink, make a smoothie at home where you can control the ingredients. Include whole fruits, but also add in vegetables like spinach or kale, a source of protein like unsweetened protein powder or plain yogurt, and a healthy fat like avocado or a spoonful of chia seeds. This way, you get the fiber, the nutrients, and a balanced release of energy, avoiding those sharp blood sugar swings. It's about choosing forms of food that nourish your body in a way that keeps your blood sugar stable and your energy levels steady throughout the day. From drinks, we're shifting our focus to a snack that many believe is a powerhouse of nutrition, especially for those on the go. Dried fruit. It seems so natural, doesn't it? After all, it's just fruit, dried. And yes, dried fruit does retain many of the vitamins, minerals, and fiber of fresh fruit. But here's where the secret comes in when fruit is dried. Its water content is removed, which concentrates all of its sugars into a much smaller, denser package. This means that a small handful of dried fruit can contain significantly more sugar, and therefore more calories, than an equivalent amount of fresh fruit. For example, a small box of raisins might seem like an innocent snack, but it contains the concentrated sugar of a large bunch of grapes, without the volume or water to help you feel full. Because it's so easy to eat a lot of dried fruit quickly, you can inadvertently consume a large amount of sugar without even realizing it, leading to a rapid spike in your blood sugar. Think about how easy it is to absent-mindedly munch through a bag of dried apricots or cranberries compared to eating their fresh counterparts. The lack of water and the concentrated sweetness make it highly palatable and very easy to overconsume. Many commercially prepared dried fruits also have added sugars, like high fructose corn syrup, to make them even sweeter and more appealing, turning what was once a natural product into a candy-like treat. Even those labeled no added sugar are still incredibly dense in their natural sugars. This concentrated sugar load can quickly overwhelm your system, leading to the same blood sugar spikes and subsequent crashes that we want to avoid. So, what's the smart way to enjoy fruit? Prioritize fresh, whole fruits. They offer more water content, which helps with hydration and fullness. And their fiber is intact, which helps regulate sugar absorption. If you really love dried fruit, enjoy it in very small, measured portions, perhaps mixed with a handful of nuts and seeds to help balance out the sugar impact with protein and healthy fats. This can slow down the sugar release and provide a more sustained energy boost. For example, a tiny sprinkle of unsweetened dried cranberries in your oatmeal, rather than a large handful, can add flavor without sending your blood sugar soaring. The key here is moderation and mindful eating, understanding that even natural sugars, when concentrated, can have a significant impact on your body's glucose levels. especially as we get older and our metabolism naturally slows down. Next up on our list, something you might grab on the go or sprinkle over your morning meal. Often marketed as the epitome of health and convenience, granola bars and many healthy cereals. Oh, how the marketing world has convinced us that these are the perfect choice for a quick, nutritious breakfast or a wholesome snack. The packaging often boasts about whole grains, fiber, and sometimes even protein. But when you turn the box around and read the ingredients list and the nutrition facts, you'll often find a very different story. Many granola bars, even those that seem to be made with oats and nuts, are essentially candy bars in disguise. They're held together with syrups, corn syrup, brown rice syrup, agave nectar, honey, or plain old sugar, all of which are just different forms of sugar that will quickly elevate your blood glucose. Some bars contain more sugar than a serving of ice cream. Similarly, many breakfast cereals, even those with whole grain labels, are highly processed and packed with added sugars. Think about the texture of many cereals. They're often light, airy, and dissolve quickly in milk. This means they are rapidly digested, leading to a quick influx of glucose into your bloodstream. This rapid digestion and absorption means that any purported whole grains might not be acting in the beneficial way you'd expect them to for blood sugar stability. You might get a short burst of energy, but it's often followed by that familiar slump, making you reach for another snack soon after. This cycle of blood sugar highs and lows contributes to cravings, fatigue, and over time, can impact your body's ability to manage glucose effectively. So, what's a better approach for breakfast? Consider steel-cut oats or rolled oats that you cook yourself, as they are less processed and have a lower glycemic index, meaning they release sugar more slowly. You can add your own flavorings like cinnamon, a few berries, and some nuts for a truly healthy and filling start to your day. For snacks, skip the packaged bars. Instead, opt for whole, unprocessed foods, a handful of unsalted almonds or walnuts, a piece of fresh fruit, a hard-boiled egg, or some plain Greek yogurt with a few berries can provide sustained energy without the sugar spike. You can even make your own simple granola at home, where you control the amount and type of sweetener, if any, and can load it with nuts, seeds, and truly whole grains. It's about ditching the convenience of highly processed, sugar-laden options and embracing real, wholesome foods that genuinely support your blood sugar health and energy levels. Finally, our fifth secret blood sugar culprit often comes in a convenient, sippable package. Very similar to fruit juices, but with an added illusion of wellness, fruit-heavy smoothies, especially those bought pre-made or from juice bars. Just like with fruit juice, the perception is often that a smoothie is a liquid health bomb, packed with vitamins and minerals. And yes, a homemade smoothie carefully crafted with the right ingredients can be incredibly beneficial. The problem arises when smoothies become overly fruit-focused, neglecting the essential balance of protein, healthy fats, and fiber, especially when you're grabbing one on the go. Many commercial smoothies are essentially giant servings of fruit sugar, sometimes with added syrups, fruit purees, or sorbets that pile on even more sugar. A large smoothie from a popular chain can easily contain the equivalent sugar of several pieces of fruit, without the full benefit of chewing and the gradual digestion that whole fruit provides. When you blend fruit, you do retain the fiber, unlike juicing, but the blending process itself can break down the fiber, making it easier for the sugars to be absorbed quickly. Think about it. You can blend several bananas, a cup of mango, and a handful of berries into one tall glass, a quantity you'd never eat in one sitting if they were whole. This concentrated dose of sugar, even natural sugar, can lead to a significant blood sugar spike, much like drinking soda. For our bodies, a quick surge of a natural sugar from a blended drink is still a quick surge of sugar, demanding a rapid insulin response. What's the solution here if you enjoy smoothies? Make them at home where you have complete control over the ingredients. The key is balance. Aim for a smoothie that is more vegetable-centric than fruit-centric. Think spinach, kale, cucumber, or even cooked frozen cauliflower for creaminess without adding sugar. Add a source of lean protein like unsweetened protein powder, plain Greek yogurt, or a tablespoon of nut butter. Incorporate healthy fats from chia seeds, flax seeds, or a slice of avocado, which will also help slow down sugar absorption. And limit your fruit to just one small serving, like a handful of berries or half a banana. This approach transforms your smoothie from a sugar-heavy drink into a balanced meal replacement, or a genuinely healthy snack that provides sustained energy without the roller coaster of blood sugar highs and lows. It's about being smart about how we consume even seemingly healthy foods, understanding that quantity and combination truly matter for stable blood sugar. So, we've walked through 5 common healthy foods that might secretly be sabotaging your blood sugar: those deceptively sugary flavored yogurts, the concentrated sugar bombs of fruit juices, the easy-to-overeat dried fruits, the hidden sugars in many granola bars and healthy cereals, and those fruit-heavy smoothies. It's truly amazing how marketing can make us believe certain things are good for us, when a closer look reveals a different story. Remember, the journey to better health isn't about perfection. It's about making informed choices and understanding how different foods impact your unique body, especially as we navigate the golden years. Small, consistent changes really do add up to make a profound difference. Swapping out a sugary yogurt for a plain one with berries, choosing whole fruit over juice, being mindful of dried fruit portions, opting for whole, unprocessed snacks instead of packaged bars, and crafting balanced, veggie-rich smoothies at home are all powerful steps you can take today. These aren't drastic changes, but they are incredibly effective for stabilizing your blood sugar, boosting your energy, and helping you feel your very best. It's about empowering yourself with knowledge and making choices that truly serve your long-term health and happiness. We want you to feel vibrant, energetic, and fully capable of enjoying every moment of this incredible stage of life. If you found this information helpful, please share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. We love hearing from you, and your insights can help others in our community too. Give this video a like if you learned something new, and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more practical tips and encouraging advice designed to help you thrive at every age. Remember, small changes can make a big difference to your health and happiness. Live your best life at every age.